Ladies and gentlemen, I've got a problem. I have way too many mechanical keyboards, and I mean way too many. I mean, there's like Glorious, Gamma K, Keychron, Vermillo, Razer, some random Chinese ones, REDragon. I even have some membrane ones like this REDragon or this Cynosa that I reviewed a while back. So why did I accept to review two new ones that Dareu sent out? Well, because one of them looks absolutely stunning, and the other, I'm gonna keep it a secret for now, but it might be the best one for my needs. So let's take a look at this one first on your boot sequence. So, Dareu. You might know the brand, you might not. Personally, it's not my first time using their products. In fact, my main mouse for the last 9 months has been this one, their EM901. You can tell I use it a lot because, well, it's super crusty. You just have to look at it. Anyways, a couple of weeks ago, they sent me their A81, this one here, and their A98, which is this one right here. And I gotta say, they're pretty impressive. Let's start with the A81. I'll get to the A98 another day. Now, the A81 is definitely a statement piece. It comes in white with orange and gray accents, or in this beautiful smoked transparent color. It's a 75% keyboard, and it does not want you to forget about it. The spacebar right here has a cool graphic reminding you of that, and the back has this sort of huge decal that says 75% right here. The transparency on the case itself is kind of frosted, while the keycaps are transparent with a dark tint on them. Speaking of keycaps, these use an SA or cat profile, meaning that the keycaps are more rounded and bubbly. Not sure if it's one or the other though. The white version has double shot PBT keycaps, while this model has polycarbonate caps. I mean, it needs to be transparent. And I was actually super surprised that the lettering here isn't actually printed or sublimated on. I did a deep scratch test and the letters are fine, so don't worry, there won't be any annoying fading here. The lighting for this keyboard is super simple. You have a switch on the left of the keyboard that turns it on, off, or it has a breathing effect. That's pretty much it. It's just those three. Under the keycaps, you get their in-house Dareu switches. This one comes with Violet Gold Pro switches, and the white version comes with Blue Sky V3s. The Violet Golds are pre-lubed and are very, very tactile. They feel a lot like MX Clears, but with a shorter travel and longer pre-travel. The actual specs are 3.8 mil and 2.1 mil respectively. The stems on the Switch actually have these little brackets on the side that I like a lot. These brackets usually help to keep the key wobble to an absolute minimum. Oh, and about the switches, they're actually soldered to the PCB, so there's no hot swap here, and the PCB actually has a pretty cool design. You see this here? That sort of flex towards the middle? Well, that's a feature, not a bug. I've been seeing this trend that's been going on for a while in the mechanical keyboard scene. In this case, the PCB has these sections shaped like T's with little rubber nibs on the ends and a lot of relief cuts in the middle of the PCB. You can see some of them if I remove a couple of keycaps. So that's what they call an elastic gasket mount, and these T-tabs are all along the top and the bottom of the keyboard, plus of course the relief cuts that I talked about earlier. It's supposed to give you a smoother/softer typing experience by letting, the PCB flex a little while typing. I do feel the shock absorption and slight bounciness sometimes when I'm actually, typing heavily, but most of the time I don't really notice it because I type pretty lightly, unless I'm gaming, of course. Then the stress takes over and like my WASD is super deep. That's what she said. Besides that, this keyboard has the grippiest rubber feet that I've seen, and while there's no height adjust, the preset height and angle are actually really comfortable to type on if you keep your elbows where they should be. Connection-wise, it's just a wired keyboard with a single USB Type-C up here. It also has a little toggle in case you want to go from Windows to Mac right here. Ooh, that's a free peel. All right, so I said pretty much everything that I could. It's time for the sound test. I just got to put these keycaps back on. So as you heard, it's very clacky. Personally, I'm big on quieter keyboards, and while this one does make sound, it's a lot quieter than what I use at the office. This is what I use. yeah, I work with that one. So how much does this statement piece of a keyboard cost? Well, there's a New Year's promo that lasts until I think the 12th of January. And with the promo code, you can get it for about 90 bucks, 90 to 100 bucks. The links are down below, and no, I don't get any kind of kickback if you decide to purchase one. Honestly, for how out there this keyboard is, it's a good price. It's not one of those cookie cutter rebrands like a lot of other keyboards out there. Like this one, hold on. Like, have you seen how many keyboards use this template right here or this one right here? It's crazy. At least this one has a unique style, and I absolutely love it. There you go. Plus, with the smoky black look, I imagine a complete blackout setup that would fit in perfectly. I just wish I had the white one because I really like the orange accents. Also, I'm more of a linear switch kind of guy, and the white model is the one that comes with the Blue Sky V3 switches, which are linear. These have a full 4 mil of travel and are very light with an actuation force of about 40 grams. Plus, they're Prelude too. So yeah, that was the A82 from Dareu. A great keyboard that definitely looks the part. I'm probably going to use it on my all black build coming up. It's right behind you guys. And once again, links and codes are down below, so check them out. Or check out the EM901. Great mouse. Oh, by the way, yeah, I kind of forgot to do my my pad peel, and now there you go. I have to do this now. It's a free peel though. Anyways, guys, that's pretty much it for today's video. Hopefully you've enjoyed. Don't forget to drop a like if you liked it, a comment if you'd like to talk about today's video. I'm doing the peel on camera right now. As usual, it's right here to see the latest video, right here to subscribe to the channel. Stay frosty, my dudes, and I'll see you on the next one. Did I do all of them? Oh, I gotta do the thing.